Hello, my name is Sean Burkett, and I am the writer and director of Stranded. This is the casting process for the film, which, bear with me, and we'll get to everything. But first, I would like to show my credentials. I've made 3 creature features. I have made 7 feature films. My creature features are the Don't Fuck in the Woods films and Betsy, which to this date is the film that I've made that I've loved the most. But yeah, I've been doing this for 8 years now with Concept Media. I'm a writer, director, producer, artist, musician, yada da 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 da. I have 2 kids. I'm a Capricorn. And yeah, I'm just looking for other people who are just as passionate about making film and being involved in the industry and the process as I am. So now, this is where I feel I'm going to change things up a bit. Is that most casting processes, you send out sides and you have them submit a video, or you have live auditions, or yada yada yada. We're gonna do a little bit of everything, but I would really like to get to know those who are submitting, because well, for several reasons. It's one of those things that for a film of this size, the actors are, you're it. You make this film. It is a very character-driven piece. It is very thrilling, and the actors, the talent, have to display that. That's a very, very important thing, and something that I am looking for. So if you think you're going too far, go farther. If you think you're going over the top, or you're putting too much into your video submission, I encourage everybody to submit as many videos as they want. I don't care. You can send me 10. The main key is for me to be able to see what you're doing, because that's what that gets me excited. If I can see that you're excited and that you're putting in all the effort and you're trying new things, I don't want somebody just, they have their sheet of paper right here in front of them and they're like, I'm gonna read this line and then I'm gonna say this line. It just, that does nothing for me. Get into it. If you can get somebody to help you with the camera and you want to get in a confined space, go for it. Go for it. Get you a cinematographer if you need, and just go out and make this. It's, working with other creative people is a fucking aphrodisiac for me. So, I don't want to say I don't, because that's not it. Anybody that I've ever worked with, if they have an opinion or if they have an idea, I will completely listen. It's one of those things. I'm not the best fucking filmmaker out there by any means. I have an idea and I run with it. If your idea is going to make the overall film more meaningful or better in any way, that's fucking beautiful, because my main concern is the film. Just seeing it play out. And yeah, so yes. Throw yourself into your submissions. I would definitely recommend that. But tell me a little bit about yourself, and before your video or something like that. Yeah. I wanna establish, a relationship of sorts with the cast, other than, I'm hiring an actor, because I don't want it to feel like that. A lot of the film projects that I've worked on, and a lot of film projects out there, they're like small families. It's like, I came from a shitty family, so it's like the film community, I've made so many new family members, brothers and sisters, and it's fucking awesome. So yeah. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, the first step of casting, and I'm doing this all via video because I really want to see how people pay attention, because if you can't take my advice or follow these directions, I really don't think that you're gonna follow my directions on a set. That leads to complications, and that's the last thing that any film set needs. So, below is some information on casting. Wait a minute. Let's back up. So, if anybody is interested at this point in still submitting a video, here's your homework. You're going to have homework now. I want you to think of a truly terrifying scene in a film, any film in the history of film. I want to see your eyes bulge. I want to see your lip quiver. I want to see the fright. I want to see your facial expressions. I want to hear you scream. I want all of this. Find a scene that you are comfortable with, that you feel is like, oh, this scene is what's going to get me in good graces or through to the next round. I want that so very badly. So that is the first step. Okay, so step 1, ding, homework, to submit a video of a truly terrifying scene of your choice. You can do as many takes as you want. You can submit as many videos as you want. Go for it. Go for it. More power to you. Step 2 in this process. Down below, I believe under video submissions, there's a form that you will need to fill out and send along with all the other required stuff. Your headshot, your name, location, it's listed below. All of that. You will need to submit this form as well, because though this is something that I'm writing and directing, I am not the only person that is putting funds into this film. So the producers very much like to see people who are submitting, people who are casting. So that will be a thing. So that form is below. So not only will you have your homework of your favorite terrifying scene that you are recreating, but you will also have to submit the form along with your headshot, casting information, name, dates, age, birth dates, and stuff, all that good stuff. So yeah, that is the first initial step in the casting process. Once all of that information is filled out, sent back to us, which feel free to send that separate from your video. That way we at least know that you're going to submit a video. That'd be great. But yeah, that is the first step before we send out sides and then move to the next step. So for those of you who actually watched this whole thing, thank you. And I hope to see your video soon.